informational films supplied by the RCAF Film Unit to the Canadian Army newsreel and released here for the first time anywhere show a routine day's work.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we have one here from Hobby Master from their 148 Air Power series, and it is obviously a P-51 Mustang, but it is actually a Mustang Mk.III because this is used by a Commonwealth Air Force. This is from 441 Squadron, which was a Royal Canadian Air Force unit formed during World War II in 1942. It would be disbanded in August of 1945 after the war in Europe had come to an end. They flew Spitfires and Mustangs like this particular one we have, which is from 441's Silver Fox Squadron in May of 1945, that were painted in a special Bomber Escort sort of scheme in preparation for the air war against Japan, which actually never sort of eventuated. And as you can see here, this is a, typical Hobby Master one. It does have some information in the flap about the aircraft and that Mustang sitting there snugly in the box. I bought this secondhand for $100 off, of course, eBay. And, well, it's no good looking at this Stang in the box. Let's get this thing out of the box and have a real good look at it. So with the Mustang and its blister packet out of the box, it does come with a normal Hobby Master stand that we need to put together. It does come with a little baggie, of course, that does have the some ordnance and a little pilot figure from the looks of it, and some gear bay doors and all that kind of jazz. What we'll do is we'll get this lid off, of course, and we'll get to having a look at this Mustang. Hopefully it does pop out nicely, which it does. Yay, we'll move this blister. As you can see, the landing gear is for gear down on the side there, and we will be putting those on, of course. And let's have a look at this. This does weigh a little bit. It is 1/48 scale, so you can see the size in my hand. It is quite large, and these are a really nice scale for World War II fighters. These are, big enough to show a fair bit of detail. And speaking of detail, let's have a little look at the detail on the tail there. We will run down this fuselage as well and look down the wing details as well. Have a look at some of those panel lines. The paint application does look very nice. It does look like there is movement. Yes, you can move these around as well, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming the canopy will open up, and it does. It does have some great detail in there. That looks awesome. Of course, I will take some close-up photos of the detail in there so you can see them a little bit easier. Have a look at some engine detail there. That does look very nice. It's got some, writing on the propeller blades. They do feel sort of metal, so they are quite heavy, and they does spin very nicely, of course. We will zip down this side and have a little look. It does have all the nice call sign there and all the correct markings for the Royal Canadian Air Force. Have a look at the lines on the wing here. Yeah, this looks absolutely awesome. Another beautiful Mustang from Hobby Master. Beautiful. There is no movement on the rudder though, so these are the only moving sort of sections. But it does have some fantastic detail. What we'll do, we'll turn this Stang over and have a look underneath, of course. And it's got some great detail under there. Wow. That looks fantastic. Hopefully it is coming up nicely in the video. Of course, we'll be putting our landing gear in those spots, and well, while we've got it turned over, you know the deal, we'll quickly put the landing gear on and come right back and see the aircraft all completed. In flight, as usual, it's just these three pieces. You also get a choice of these sets of ordnance to use under the wings. You get a set of two small bombs, or those two tanks there, and you can you choose one of those, and the others, of course, go in your spares box. This is also the stand you get. Comes in three pieces, which you just have to quickly whack together. That'll probably sit on the underneath of the aircraft. It'll probably rest on there, so maybe put something over the edges there so you don't damage the paintwork if it's sitting on there for a long period of time, which it may. And you also get a little Canadian pilot to chuck in your Mustang. And this is the Mustang all kitted out. It's straightforward. You just put the module in there. There is a little piece you put in there because that's the hole for the stand. If you're not going to use a stand, you just put that little piece in there. And then the landing gear modules drop straight in. You push them in. The wheels do move. And they do have some pretty cool looking tread on there as well. And then, of course, I chose the fuel tank ordnance to put on there because this was supposed to be used as Bomber Escort. So I just set it up like that. And plus, they were already out of the bag. So I just set it up like that. And it does come up really nice. It does have some great detail. And I reckon it does set up very well. We will turn this, well, Mustang Mk.III over. And I reckon it definitely comes up really nice. And hopefully you guys are in agreement with me. We'll put this Stang on the deck here. Beautiful. Sets up nicely. We will zoom in a fraction for you. Alright, well, I will wind this video up. You know the deal. I will take some photos of this Royal Canadian Mustang and you can check them out without my fat-ass fingers being in the way. As I said, it is a reasonable size, 1/48 scale. It is a pretty nice nice size for World War II aircraft for sure. There is some great detail on this and another typical Hobby Master Mustang quality. It is a really nice build. So once again, this particular one is a Mustang Mk.III because it's used in the Commonwealth. It's a P-51B Mustang, but when used in Commonwealth forces, they did give them a mark number. And this particular one is from 441 Squadron from the Royal Canadian Air Force of May 1945. Alright guys, thank you once again. If you did like the video, hey, throw us a like if you can spare that time as well. And if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, you know the deal. Feel free to do so. And I do thank you very much for watching another one of my videos and spending your time doing that. Alright guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers guys.